On today's video, after almost 2 years, I bought back my 2007 FJ Cruiser 6-speed with 331,000 miles. I sold it with 321,000 miles. I'm very excited. I actually bought it from the original owner. We'll get all into that, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mike the Baldadonis, and I buy and sell cars as a hobby, and I bring you guys along with me, showing the pros and cons of each vehicle I buy. I do travel videos throughout New England, and I talk about my life experiences. All right guys, let's get into it. 2.5 years ago, I was craving a high mile Lexus or Toyota, something with 300,000 miles or more, only because I wanted to do videos on it showing that they can be a great running vehicle as long as it was maintained properly, okay? And through my search, I found this one owner, 2007 FJ Cruiser with 315,000 miles. His name is Ken. He's done one video with me, but I've done a ton of videos about the vehicle. Now, when I met Ken, he had every piece of paper, every receipt, every literature, documentation, whatever you want to call it. It's right here in this folder from day one. Temporary plate to take it off the dealership. The original owners, the original window sticker. Everything. I have everything. Every single repair he's done, it's right here. All right. So I was very excited to get the vehicle, knowing that it was well maintained. Like I said, I did a bunch of videos. And then when I sold it about 6 months later to a gentleman named Matt, he took it. He is a Toyota enthusiast himself. He's a mechanic as well. And I seen it on Facebook, and I was like, whoa, is that my FJ Cruiser? And I was like, I got to reach out to him. So I did. I said, Matt, you're selling it? He's like, yeah. I said, how's the rust in the doors? Because when I sold the vehicle, the downside to the vehicle, being a New England truck, you get some rust, okay? The frame's not terrible. It's been coated every single year. But the doors, for some reason, there's 2 little pinholes on top of the driver's door, and it trickled down water. And in the middle of the door, it was starting to bubble out, okay? But if I put some wax on it, you didn't see it that well. It would still bubble, but with a little bit of wax, it kind of hit it a little bit. But it was there, and he said that he repaired it. I was like, wow, no kidding. And then he told me a few other things that he did, and I was very impressed, and I was like, I gotta have it back. So a couple days later, I went down, picked it up, drove it home, and it drove like a brand new truck at 331,000 miles. Now, when I had it, I don't recall it being so, I can't explain how good this truck runs. Like I said, it goes down the highway very smooth. It handles well. It takes the bumps awesome. Now, when I bought the vehicle from Ken, the clutch lasted to 298,000 miles, the original clutch.
Was it 300,000 miles? A clutch spring broke. Brought to my buddy to replace the clutch. He said, the pads didn't wear out, the spring broke.
Battery lasted 15 years, the original battery. Unbelievable, these FJ Cruisers, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. So as you can see, I'm very excited. So there's some of the things that Matt did and what I want to do, but before that, I have OCD. I have to wash my vehicles, even if it's 33 degrees with a giant wind gust blowing around. I had to get the car washed. So let's take a look. As you can see, it looks pretty damn good, right? All right, so let's see what Matt had to do, or some of the maintenance things that he's done to it since he's owned it. All right. In the 2 years that he's owned it, NOx sensors, a coolant intake pipe, a thermostat, water pump, fresh coolant, and a serpentine belt. Now, it had a K&N filter from Ken. Matt changed it back to the factory intake. It was a little too loud. He did a power steering hose. He changed the oil every 3,000 miles. He did the repair rust on the doors. That cost $1,500. They were done, professionally and done right. Not just Bondo or stuff like that. They actually cut out the door, put new steel in there, and fixed it up. All the drivetrain fluids, the front and rear diff, the transfer case, and the transmission. As you can see, it has a new style steering wheel. I like it. It's a little slippery with the wood, but I still have the original steering wheel if I want to put that back in. He put a new hood latch on it the day that I was picking it up because the hood, being a Toyota, just didn't want to close. Wipers, he did put another set of wheels on it. I do really like the Toyota Racing Development Team wheels. I want to get another set, but these wheels look okay. When I first got the truck, I was like, it's just a little too busy with the white lettering around the tires, the rivets around the wheels, and that hubcap. It's too much, it's too busy. So maybe if I take the tires and reverse them so it's all black, maybe that would help, but I would like to get another set of Toyota tires. He also took the roof rack off and put new gaskets on because he said there was some water getting in, not much, just a little bit. And he, like I said, he put new gaskets on and solved that problem. All right, so I'm gonna keep it for a while. I really like this truck. It looks awesome. There's a few things I do wanna do. I wanna do some spark plugs. They haven't been changed in the past 2 years since he had it. Now, people were like commenting me on my videos because it's a Toyota. They think they can let the spark plugs last to 200,000 miles. The 30,000 mile spark plugs, especially the original ones. Change your spark plugs, people. Just because they can run that late with miles, it doesn't mean it's not causing any problems. Just change your spark plugs. What's wrong with you people? All right, so like I said, I might swap out that steering wheel and put the original one back in, but I do like the looks of this. It's just like I said, it's a little slippery when it's cold out, being with that wood. But other than that, I really like it. I'm gonna fix the seat. Toyota FJ Cruisers, almost every single one has that little one area right here on the upper side of the seat. I'm just getting in and out. So that's gonna be fixed. There will be a separate video. I am doing, or I already did, I already did it. I did the frame oiling and I did an oil change. So that will be the next FJ Cruiser video. See what a New England frame looks like. Floor mats, a nice fresh set of floor mats. Those are the original ones. Just spruce it up a little bit. I want to paint the roof racks, clean that up too. The ladder I might take off and just not have it on there just to clean it up a little bit, or I might paint it and put it back on. What do you guys think? So like I said, I would like to go back to the Toyota wheels. I just love them. I think they look fantastic. And with a slightly beefier tire, but still drivable on the street. I don't go four-wheeling. I don't go on dirt road. Well, a dirt road maybe, but I'm not going off-road, okay? So nice, maybe just a little upgraded wheels and tires. That's what I like to do. Graphics. I like to put some graphics on the vehicle. I'm not sure yet. I just think it will look cool with the retro stripes on there. What do you guys think? And maybe a nice set of side steps just to make it look a little bit more appealing. Some aftermarket lights, maybe on the bumper, on the roof. I'm not sure yet. And I'm gonna upgrade the stereo system. Maybe not the stereo system itself, but the speakers. Maybe get an amp in there. It has an amp, but it's just outdated. Just something to freshen it up. Like I said, I'm gonna freshen up the vehicle. I'm gonna keep it for a while. I wanna enjoy it. This thing runs and drives, they say brand new. A lot of people are like, you look at the comments of these videos of high miles. It drives like new, it drives like new. It actually does. It really does. It just, I'm just blown, boom, on how well these things drive. I'm very excited. As you can see, I'm very happy that I got it back. So yeah, so upcoming videos, obviously FJ Cruiser videos, there's gonna be a ton of them. But I have a 2008 smart car that I bought from the original owner. Unfortunately, she's passed. And her husband sold me the smart car. I already did one video on it. The second video that's coming up, I did the full tune-up. I went through it, maintenance-wise, and then I tinted out the windows nice and clean, you know, make it a little bit more presentable. So that's coming up. And I bought another original owner. I love the original owners. I bought a 2012 Camry with 52,000 miles. She's in her late 80s. It was time for her to stop driving, and her son sold me the car, so that will be an upcoming video. Travel videos, it's been really cold lately here in New England, and me and Andrea will be getting out there soon, so stay tuned for that. And where else I feel like talking about. So until the next video, everybody, Baldadonis out.